Hello and welcome. I'm the Autistic Modeler, and today we got a special guest, my dad.
How you doing?
And we're on location downstairs in the living room. So
we do that because I can't climb stairs.
Yeah, that's okay. So I got my dad here because he's the one that got me into modeling all those years ago. And he can maybe explain some of the things that I did over the years. I got some of his cars he built a few years ago. And one of my favorites, remember that one?
Yes.
Yeah, Bill Hunter to them.
Uh-huh.
So, all right, stick with us. We'll be right back. All right, like I said, my dad is the one that got me into model cars all those years ago. I was like 7, 8-ish, something like that, right?
Yes, I lose track of time. So
right, long time ago. And showed me everything I know about building cars, like this one. This is the one. He always does customs. I always did like stock ones.
Well, originally I built pretty much like everybody else did. It was thought of when you got a kit, you were supposed to put everything in that kit on that car or they wouldn't be giving it to you.
All the sunken antennas and flames.
If I had 4 antennas, they went on the car, and 4 mirrors, they went on the car. As I grew older, I got a little wiser and understanding things. But here later on, I customize a lot of my cars, which here are a few of them, and that's just the way I model. Louis models totally different than I do, but there's nothing wrong with that. I think that's very good because what he does very well. And I'm very proud to have him to say that what he did or what he does, he learned from me. And I was always trying to be very supportive of him in all of his endeavors. He kind of took to cars very young in life. We started with little HO car model tracks.
Slot cars.
Slot
cars.
Yeah,
a lot of slot cars there.
And we ran them to death.
Yeah, right.
We would run them all
like checkered
day.
flag every Saturday, right?
All night. Went to the hobby shop, whatever we could.
Were they down in that staircase downstairs, the big track?
Yeah, the hobby shops moved quite often, but
yeah, it did.
What Louis is referring to is one hobby shop had a series of tracks in their basement. We used to attend that all the time. But as far as models are concerned, I watch, as you, all of Louis' videos.
I appreciate it.
I
loyal fan.
I like how he describes everything. I have problems now with steadiness, and that's why I pretty well had to discontinue model making, or else I would. I have a box load of partially started models that I had a lot of good ideas.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I can't do that. The ones that I have finished, I'm proud to say that Louis likes them also. And he displays those with his vehicle.
I have them right here in this case behind me normally.
So I feel proud of that.
I always liked that car.
I did too.
Does it have an engine in it?
Yes, this had.
That's 6-cylinder, I think.
It has a 6-cylinder.
Yeah.
And everybody said, why you choose a 6? Well,
that's cool.
I've been partial to 6-cylinders all my life. I used to race 6-cylinder engines after working on them quite a bit. So I display them and put them in my models.
I'll have a nice close-up view of this at the end of the video. Stay tuned.
This model, I didn't really do a lot. Took the window post out to make it a hard top. It also gives it a chopped appearance.
French headlights.
Yes, French headlights.
Tail lights.
Tail lights. The same things. These are some of the techniques that I taught myself over the years.
Yeah. That's good.
And I passed those on to Louis. He's used a lot of those techniques.
I've taken cars and turned them into a 4-door, customized them, but they were still factory stock. Same kind of techniques.
Right. Now this car reminds me of a car my family owned when I was younger in 1957. It wasn't this color because my dad never bought a car that wasn't blue or had some form of blue in it.
Yeah, Grandpa always had blue cars.
And I preferred this, what kind
It's
of
like a mulberry?
yeah,
What
it's
is
kind of I don't know what teal or not teal, but a cranberry.
Yeah, cranberry. That's what I was trying to.
But I always did like this. Now I put a V8 in this
Oh,
one,
that looks pretty good.
and
Yeah, we'll show that at the end too. That's really nice.
and I also went with the simplistic look, like I did with going with the button hubcaps. The
Yeah.
small ones appealed to me more.
Oh yeah.
I
like
very
that.
often left it like I had my cars. I didn't have any special wheels on my car when I was
Until later
growing
on.
up. But I don't know. Do you have any questions about what I do and how I
Oh,
do
dude,
it?
you showed me everything. I really like the techniques and the tricks you showed me. I apply to my stuff, even though it's not custom as much, but I've used the techniques to turn other things into what I wanted, and that helps out a lot.
I'm very proud of that.
Yeah, very much. And on subject of custom cars, I'm going to bring up one that's very special. This car, it's molded in the blue plastic too. This is the exact version. And I haven't built one of these since its incident. You want to tell Dad what happened to that 58 Impala?
Yeah. Louis received this. I don't know if it was for a birthday present or what, but he took his time and he put it together, and he did a very fine job. He painted it silver, and we put it on the shelf along with everybody else's models to display them. Well, one day his brother was building a Mercury Custom, and my son, older son, Louis' brother,
Yeah.
and I talked and said, wouldn't it be nice if we had quad headlights on that? Because it didn't offer it. We would have to modify the body. And I told my oldest son, we could do that. That's not a problem. I'll show you how. Well, we didn't want to buy another kit, but we knew where one was. It was upstairs on the shelf. And Louis is not going to notice it's gone for a long time. So we went upstairs and we cut the headlights off.
Yeah, on both sides.
That's all we wanted was the headlights.
And they put it back together.
And we built the Mercury, and it turned out nice.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Louis noticed that the headlights were gone a lot sooner than we anticipated.
Yeah.
He never built, I offered to buy him another
I
kit.
never built another one.
And he said, no, I don't want another kit. I said, well,
Uh-uh.
what we should have done was to get another kit. We just didn't think that kit meant that much to you. And I apologized to him and told him I would not do it again.
I didn't have it.
At the same time, he has a stigma against 58 Chevys.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, because this was a good model.
Yeah, it was. I like that kid. I like that kid. The doors open.
Yes.
I like the 57 Ford too. That's that doors open.
So he's going to give it a try again.
Yeah.
I know it'll turn out successful.
we're
because-
gonna build this on the channel here pretty soon here coming up. So.
and I'll certainly be watching
Yeah.
it, as all of you will be. So let's all wish him luck,
Yeah.
because we know he's going to do a fantastic job, and we'll follow it in detail.
All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed the little interview with my dad that taught me everything. And happy Father's Day to everybody coming up here this Sunday. And again, appreciate you watching. And this has been the Autistic Modeler. Happy modeling.
Take care.